Let's talk about the truth about the 0% financing and what Tesla did to shift incentives around, shift money around to get this 0%. Because, yes, 0% is fantastic, but they did take away a little bit from some other incentives to get it there. So I'll talk to you. I'll show you what I see from my end, being able to take a look at all these different incentives and tracking it from a day to day to really give you guys as much value as possible. Here is what just happened. Not Model Y, Model 3 now has 0% financing for the Model 3, all trims. So that's a standard range, or no, it's not standard range, long range rear-wheel drive, long range all-wheel drive, and of course the Model 3 Performance. You can get 0% up to 60 months, but there's a couple of different caveats. The first one is that you have to put 20% down to get the 0%. If you don't, it tiers up to like 0.99%, which is still relatively good. But of course, putting that 20% means to Tesla that's less of them to subsidize in terms of how much that loan is. And so they're using that as a factor to get that reduction. The next one is a big one, the referral discount, just like that Tesla referral code down below in the description, has been reduced. It was $2,500 for using a referral code for a cash refinance on a Model 3. Now it has been reduced to only, or as low as, or down to $500, not only $500. And so that's where Tesla is really just shifting a little bit of that money. They're taking that $2,000 that they were paying for the referral and just shifting it to subsidize some of that loan for financing it at 0%. On top of that, they're requiring 20% down, which that means if you're buying a $45,000 car, you're gonna have to put like 10 grand down, give or take. So you can't finance the whole thing, but that gives another way that Tesla is financing less, and so that's less of them to subsidize down to 0% of that $0. And the big one, the next one, is that if you were leasing and looking for the lowest monthly payment on a Tesla vehicle, the $249 payment on a Model 3 is over, and now it's up to $299 for a Model 3. And of course, that was for the standard range Model 3, or not standard range, the long range rear-wheel drive, which was the lowest inexpensive, but still the highest range Tesla Model 3 out there. It is now showing $299 a month. Another vehicle that also got a bump was the Cybertruck. It was $749 a month, and now it is $899 if I am not mistaken. But still, at the end of the day, I'm just kind of just showing you what, from my angle, all the different things that changed to get to this 0% offer. The 0% offer is still a fantastic offer, especially for someone that finances all the way to 60 months or 72 months. If you're someone that can't pay cash, and someone that needs the financing, which I feel like a lot of people are, including us, we need to finance these vehicles because it just makes more sense to keep that, especially at 0%. Even if you don't need to finance it, financing at 0%, keeping that cash in the bank, and then using that cash to just save it at like a savings account like E-Trade for 4% is just a better arbitrage at the end of the day. But certainly taking a look at how much interest you'll actually save, that's over $7,000 of interest. Here's just a sample loan here, $45,000, 60 months, 5.84% on a regular Tesla financing, because all the other vehicles is at 5.84%. General taxes and everything here, I just left it as default. And you can see if you kept the loan for 60 months, that is going to be a total of $7,000 in interest. And so, of course, if you pay this off quicker, then if you'll be able to save some of that interest. But that's how much Tesla has to essentially subsidize, or a portion of that to subsidize, to really get to that 0% interest, because someone is paying for that $7,000 in interest, or at least subsidization or whatever it is at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. The one thing that is for sure, if you're looking to get into a Tesla Model 3, and if you really want this 0% offer, I would recommend, just as Liam said, place your order ASAP and lock in your promotional APR, that's 0%, 0% for the Model 3. What happened last year during the June time, around this time or something like that, Tesla released 0% or 0.99 for the Model Y, and they changed it pretty quickly because too many people wanted that offer. And we might start to see this as inventory for the Model 3 might go lower. I mean, we don't know at this point. Another thing that we are starting to see is that deals for the Model 3 in terms of discounts is decreasing. There used to be a ton of these vehicles with inventory discounts like $2,000 to $3,000 off, and at this moment, because they're 0%, they are starting to disappear because people realize how good of a deal that actually is. What we're looking at here is our website that we partnered and developed with Only Use Tesla to track different Tesla vehicles with discounts. You can find it down below in the description. And the coolest part of this website is you can add vehicles that you can track for price drops and get text alerts and email alerts. So definitely check it out. The website Tesla Tracker down below in the description. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We also keep a list of all the best deals that we find on Model Ys and Model 3s down below in the description as well. So you can take a look at all the different deals that are out there. Certainly, and everything. So you've been shopping for a Tesla recently, but the monthly payment has probably got you rethinking your budget. Instead of sacrificing and cutting back on a brand new Tesla and getting your dream car, why not save on your monthly phone bill? And that's where our partner Mint Mobile comes into play here. We've also been thinking about getting a new Tesla, and constantly I like looking at our bills, monthly subscriptions, trying to see where we can cut back. Things like Netflix, YouTube Premium, and much more. And that's where I've been able to save on my monthly phone plan by going to Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month, and you can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network. You can bring your own phone along with your current number and existing contacts. It's really easy to switch service thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free, and it only takes 15 minutes. As you guys know, we've been traveling a lot pretty recently, so using Mint Mobile's mobile hotspot with our laptop has been pretty crucial and a game changer. So if you want to save money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked in the description, to get premium wireless starting at $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint Mobile for partnering with us, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. And on top of that, if you're about to buy your Tesla, don't forget about accessories. Shout out to our partner, Jawa. They've got our favorite phone mounts, center consoles. Center consoles is important because your Tesla vehicle does not come with one, and so you want to stay organized. Definitely check out Jawa's accessories down below in the description and use our promo code Dennis so that you can save some money and support the channel as well. Bradley, thanks for coming in. Randall, great to see you. A1, Jack, Alex, Brian, Randall, Harvey Briggs, great to see you. Baked Beans, IT, Brian, Colin, Alex, Tesla Cart. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything.